Alright guys, it's Jahlon with the Paradox Gaming Network, and today I'm going to be doing a couple of game reviews. You guys know that I primarily cover MMORPGs, but I am a huge fan of the old arcade classics, or games that emulate arcade classics. Before we jump into the game, I do need to make sure that I disclose that I got a free copy of this game from Indie Boost. I am required to disclose that just so you guys don't think that I'm only saying good things because I get free copies of games. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna jump in here, and very clean looking loading screen. Now I usually grade games on 4 criteria. I do it on graphics, I do it on soundtrack, I do it of ease of gameplay and immersion, and sometimes I talk about, you know, price points and activity levels. Big thing for me though is options. You have no display settings. For somebody like me who has 3 screens and I click over and I talk, pause, not being able to set it into borderless windowed through the game menu itself, huge detractor for me right away. I will like that it's simple. You got left mouse, right mouse, left shift, and space. You got WSAD. That's all you got for the game design. Let's jump in real quick and take a look. I'm just gonna do a campaign. Now I've run through some of this already, getting a feel for the game, actually kicking back on my Friday night. Want to jump in here just to show you guys what it's like. Definitely seeing not new age, not stellar graphics, but graphics don't always have to be cutting edge to be good. Sometimes they just have to be solid. Controls are pretty, you know, simple. I like the fact that they did this pop-up menu. I'm going to give them an ease of gameplay, you know, huge credit there. They showed it to you in the menu on the screen. They also showed it to you when you logged in. But like I said, I'm a huge fan of the old arcade, old ColecoVision, old Atari style games. And this is definitely gonna scratch that itch a little bit for me. Now you'll notice, I'll shut up for a second. The soundtrack's not too bad. It's one of the things I will say about old 1980s, 1970s Atari games. The soundtracks just got annoying. But pretty good, pretty solid. Of course, it's always that public performance thing. Takes me longer to do when I'm doing game reviews. But you know, not too bad, entertaining. I'm gonna show you guys. This is, remember, just level 1. So this is level 1 done. Now, you know, usually I can do that as the whole board is untouchable, but not bad. Come in here. You do get your rewards at the end of every map, so that's pretty cool. Come in here. Now this is one point where I do have to knock the soundtrack. This repetitive menu soundtrack is a little aggressive. When I was prepping some notes for the game, I was like, I don't necessarily like the lobby music. This is one of those that if I didn't need the soundtrack in game, might be leading me over to a you know, a YouTube playlist instead. I do like the simplicity of the store. It's neat, it's clean. You do get to do upgrades. Now I will say that when you get into your other avatar, little non-intuitive over here with these icons, trying to figure out exactly. I mean, it took me a minute. I think if they wanted to improve the successfulness of this, they need to have a, you know, idiot bar, like, hey, this is how you arm up your new one, that you can boost up your speed, your max health, your damage. There's things that a gamer is going to find, but might not be intuitive, so that's actually going to be a little bit of knock on their immersion. Now, there's no story, but, you know, I have to feel like I'm supposed to care about what's going on. Otherwise, it's, why do you let me customize it? Why don't you just give me a pre-made, pre-customized avatar for the levels you want me to have? So if I'm supposed to get immersed in it, I'm supposed to play so I can do unlocks, then definitely need to do a little bit of improvement here. But other than that, there isn't a whole lot to this. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to record a little bit of game footage, and then that's going to be it. Let's talk about the other bits and pieces. The big thing, what's it cost? Now, when you come over to Steam, let me bring this up real quick. You come over here to Steam and you have $9.99. You roll through. Doesn't indicate it as an early access game, so you're thinking that this should be feature complete. $9.99. Yeah, I would say, you know, if you were looking for something of this style, $10 is worth it. Maybe throw it on your wish list, see if it ever has a price break. Maybe check Humble Bundle, see if it ever gets a price break. The big one though, I like to talk about the I do like to show the Steam stats for the games that I cover. 3 people were playing an hour ago, only 4 people have played in a 24-hour peak, only 89 people is an all-time high. So game never really took off, never really got traction. That's really starting to be the problem with small independent studios. They don't get any traction. They don't really ever go anywhere. So I don't want to call this a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's $10 worth of game. You get $10 is what you pay. $10 is what you get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up.
Untouchable. Double kill. Untouchable. Double kill. Triple kill. Rampage. OMG. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill.
And that is it for today, guys. Just want to do a couple of quick game reviews on my Saturday in case people are looking for something. They find something that they might want to play. Plus, like I said in my other videos for creators, if you ever accept a game key, make sure that you finish up and you do, in fact, put out a video for the game that you accept a key for. If more of us don't do that, if we just take keys and never give them any coverage of it, then we're going to find that all those sites just don't have keys to give away anymore. Anyway, you guys take care and hope you enjoyed.
Hey, where are you going? You're not done yet. See these videos?
This video's up here to watch. You gotta go over here. Hit the chibi. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the webpage. And I'll see you guys on Twitch.